Welcome back, everybody, to Gaming Gone Bad. Last week we didn't do so well, so we're back again, and we're going to do some Marvel Champions again. But some housekeeping things before we jump into it. We are going to be at WonderCon
Yep.
soon, March 27th.
Yeah, end of March, last
Yeah.
weekend of March.
And so come by, check out our booth. We will have it's not going to be a D20 tail booth, but I'm going to be working there, so I'm going to be helping him. What's your booth name? And
Winds of Weird. WYNDSOFWYRD.
okay, so you come find us. You also have another. You were in another.
Oh yeah, and I just got accepted to another con in June, which is going to be Fan Fusion in Phoenix, Arizona. I believe it's June, the first weekend in June. And at Winds of Weird, I'm selling artwork, I'm selling TTRPG books, and I'm selling Misty Mountain Gaming dice.
Yeah, so go get your dice. Everybody wants dice.
Exactly. Oh, and my novel, Feral Gods.
Definitely go buy it, and then make him sign it.
That's extra. No, this isn't.
I still have to make you sign my
Oh
copy.
yeah.
Anyway, so go check out if you're going to either one of those conventions. Go check out the booth. We will both be there. I'm excited. It'll be a lot of fun. But tomorrow night we are getting together for our pre-session 0 for our new show. We're tentatively still calling it the Sea of Stars. However, it's been suggested that we change the name to another name. Thanks, Caleb, for throwing that wrench in the whole thing at the moment, because I've been working on other things and trying to do layovers and some digital stuff, and then he goes and wants to change it. So thanks. If you're watching,
What can you do?
yeah. Anyway, so last week we played Marvel Champions. And if you watch that episode, you watch us get our asses handed to us severely.
Well, I wouldn't say handed. We did have it down to 3.
We almost did win, but I
But then
needed
we
one
didn't.
card to be able to beat him, and it did not happen. But we got our asses kicked. So we came back. We changed up some of our decks. Actually, we changed a lot of our decks. You are now focused on beating face, and I am more focused on not being beaten.
Okay, so a couple of things. We're playing Absorbing Man, which is why it's kind of embarrassing that we got crushed by Absorbing Man, because he's largely considered one of the easiest villains in the entire game. But I have some excuses. First of all, we were both playing protection decks, which the whole point of the scenario is to finish fast. So I changed from Teddy Altman, who is Hulkling, from his precon deck to an aggression deck. Pretty straightforward aggression deck. And then we also altered Gwen Stacy's deck just a little bit with a few more events. These two cards here are the rewards from the Crossbones scenario. And then we have Absorbing Man already set up and ready to go. All of his initial moves are done. He had to discard cards until we got an environment. So he's in the stone environment. Environments affect how his powers work. And then he also, because we're still playing on expert, he's also in his second phase, which means this card comes out, Super Absorbing Power. As long as this side scheme is out, he has all 4 aspects: ice, metal, stone, and wood.
So in other words, we got to get rid of that.
We got to get rid of that one fairly quick. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got our initial draw.
6 cards. Let's see. Do I have anything good? I have some new cards in the deck. So expert defense. When your hero defends, it gets +3 with that attack. And I also have new characters, some new allies, and I have Silk now. When you play Silk from your hand, if you control another Web Warrior, search the encounter deck for a treasury card and discard it so I can. I have some Pirouette and Punch, which is the same cards, web bracelet, sorry, and some armor and parental guidance. I think I'm going to put. Think I want to get Silk. I don't have any other web cards at the moment. I think I'm gonna keep her. I'm gonna keep the event. I want to keep the bracelet. I think I'm gonna discard these two cards.
Cool.
What do you got?
Okay, so I've got Fluid Motion, which is an upgrade. It's a nice upgrade. Armored Defense is an event which will give me some extra defensive power as well as a tough status card. Shapeshifter that allows me to search and find one of my shapeshift cards. Clobber is one of my favorite cards. I'm going to play this early so you'll see what it does. And then Winged Shape, which is one of my shapeshifting cards. I am not mulliganing. I'm not going to do any mulligans. I'm going to keep what I've got because I like the hand.
Okay. I ended up picking up Jocasta. So she's supposed to be pretty good. And a Phantom Flip, so I can actually get rid of almost all of that if I do.
That's right. I'm going to get rid of it a little bit of it as well. Okay, so we are ready to go. I get to go first. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play Teddy Altman. This is my alter ego. I'm going to play his action, which is search my deck and discard pile. I don't have a discard pile yet. For a shapeshift upgrade and add it to my hand. So I already know the one I want to find. Shapeshift cards. I am looking for Hulk Shape. So this guy right here. We're going to add that to my hand. And the cool thing about his shapeshift cards is they also act as double resource cards.
Yeah, you have a lot of double resources in the deck. I wish I had so many double resources. It would be nice.
Yeah, but your cards are cheap. Well, no, not your allies. But you've got a lot of zero cost cards too.
Yeah, there are quite a few cards.
Okay, so with that done, Troy Altman is going to flip over into Hulkling form. And the first thing I want to do. Actually, to be honest, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. And there's a reason for that. I'm actually going to use my Hulk Shape for its resources. 2, and I'm going to play Clobber. So Clobber deals 3 points of damage to an enemy. If this is the first card you have played this round, return the card to your hand. Ta-da.
So he's going to take 3, and you didn't even punch it.
Exactly. It's awesome. Okay, and then I will play... Okay, I am going to play... I'm going to spend Armored Defense, and I'm going to put the upgrade out, Fluid Motion, which is after you play an attack event, exhaust this card, the hero gets +1 attack until the end of the phase, max 1 per attack event, which would have been nice before playing Clobber, but then I wouldn't have gotten Clobber back, and I need Clobber back because I'm going to spend Clobber and Shapeshift in order to play Winged Shape. Now, Winged Shape gives me a +1 thwart, +1 attack, +1 defense, and I gain the aerial trait. And then after I play an event, which unfortunately I don't have any more events, I can exhaust Winged Shape to remove 2 threat from a scheme. But unfortunately, I didn't do that. So what I'm going to do now is, because we need to get rid of that super absorbing power, I will go ahead and thwart. I get +1 for my shapeshift ability. So I'm going to take off 2 threat from super absorbing power. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, so I have so many things that I could.
You got a lot of responses though.
I do have a few responses. Well, I technically only have one, two. I only have two that will respond during my thing. I think the very first thing I want to do, because I'm in alter ego at the moment, I'm gonna play this for 0, and I'm gonna go find George.
Okay.
I like having George on the battlefield right off the bat, so this will be good. Right at the top of the deck, anyway. So I'm gonna play George. And I think I'm actually good as she is. I think I might Silk to pay for George. So I'm going
Well,
to.
now keep in mind.
Huh?
Oh, I was just thinking you might want to get an ally out. I don't know if you want to get your Costa or Silk out. Even if you have to spend some of your responses, you got a lot of responses, so you're going to get on your draw. You're probably going to get some more responses.
True.
I mean, because you know you're going to draw cards, so you might as well spend what you got and get what you can out on the board.
One. Yeah, but I like I wanted to try to get my web bracelets out, but 2 lets me draw more cards.
Right. That makes sense.
So I think I'm going to spend 1 to get George out.
Yep.
So I'm gonna spend this. I'm gonna use George.
Put an event under him.
An event. I think I'm gonna put this expert defense under here.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because it's 0, so it's.
And then you can still get your web shooters out.
And then I can still get my web shooters out. No, I'm not gonna put. Actually, I could do this right off the bat.
I would say
but I want to save it for. Yeah, I want to save it for a later date. Now, I think I actually am going. I think instead I'm going to spend these 2 to play the web shooter.
Got it.
I already have one right there that I can use for my turn. I will now flip Gwen Stacy into Ghost Spider. And I could thwart 1 off of there, but
Yeah, her thwart's not that great.
Her thwart is horrible. I think I punch him in the face.
All right, so he goes from 27 down to 25.
And then I think I am done. I don't think I can do anything else.
So we
will
untap.
Refresh.
Refresh.
We're not Magic the Gathering. And we'll draw 5. 1,
2, 3, 4.
So
5.
I got all of the interrupts and abilities.
I got some decent attack events.
What now? This is the question. What is this one? I haven't seen this one before. The Night Nurse.
Oh, she's awesome.
Support. Uses 3 medical count. Action: exhaust the Night Nurse and remove 1 medical counter from her. Heal 1 damage from a hero and discard 1 status card from it. That sounds amazing.
That really is.
She is a support that I'll have to put out next turn. However, I did get Jump Flip, Defiance, and this is a upgrade, and this is another ally, but I did get 2 more. So.
And you got some 0 cost responses, which could serve you well to save some cards for to pay for those supports.
Exactly. That ability. All right.
All right. So I got. What did I get? I got press the advantage, which deals 2 points to an enemy. If that enemy is stunned or confused, I get to draw a card. Toe to toe. This forces the enemy to attack me, but I get to deal 5 points of damage to that enemy. Surprise attack. This is a response, but it's a response to me changing form. Aggressive energy is a resource, which adds a little bit of oomph when you use it, and then impersonation is a thwart. Not great, but
and you discarded Clobber.
Well, I used Clobber to spend. I spent Clobber as a resource. Okay,
all right,
so it's the Absorbing Man's turn. We'll get our
encounter
cards.
I will get one of these.
technically, before that happens, he gets his extra threat, brings the main scheme up to 6, and then he also gets 1 delay counter. If you recall, the point of this scenario is to try to beat him down quickly so you don't get too many delay counters, because that affects later in the scenario.
Yeah, we had like 15
Okay.
delay counters on it last time. It was so bad.
So we're going to start with Absorbing Man attacking my poor little Hulkling, who's done nothing wrong and done nothing to piss off the Absorbing Man. What is he going to do? He is going to defend. And we're going to get a boost card, which is going to be Advance, which gives him absolutely no boost, which means the Absorbed Man only does 2 points of damage. My defense is 1 plus 1 for my winged shape, so I take no damage. And he moves on to you, and he is going to attack Ghost Spider. What are you going to do?
Well, I would. I think I'm going to use my Defiance.
So
Actually, I think I'm going to do it.
Read
So
Defiance.
it's a hero interrupt. When a boost card on an enemy attacking you would be turned face up, discard it instead. So
Okay.
I'm going to defend.
Okay.
And he's about to drop a boost card, and when he does, that's
Well, it says when a
Defense.
boost card of an enemy attacking you would be turned
okay.
face
So
up.
I
So
will.
you do
I
have
will
to play
then.
it
I will then
beforehand.
play my Defiance. I will use this. I will also use this web bracelet that lets me draw a card.
And then the boost card would have given him 2 more on his attack, but it doesn't. So you take no damage.
Take no damage. I laugh in his face.
Defiance.
Very defiant.
Very defiant.
Okay.
Okay, so that brings us to everyone's favorite part of the turn, encounter cards. So flip mine over, and we have Abandoned Facility, which will replace the one that is already out, and it has Surge. So that means I get another card. And what do you got?
It's a swinging stone revealed. Absorbing Man attacks you. If Absorbing Man has the stone trait, he gets +1 attack for this
He
activation.
does have the stone trait because he's got super absorbing power, which means he has all the traits.
Yes, however, I would like to defend. So he's currently at 3.
Okay.
But anything like that. And I would like to spend this. Actually, I'm gonna spend. I'm actually gonna spend the Night Nurse. I really like her, but actually, no, I'm gonna spend Clea.
Okay.
I'll spend Clea to use this.
Jump flip.
No. I want to do this. I want to do this instead. I will have to do one more. I will also spend the one card that I keep wanting to use but never do. I will spend this and I will Phantom Flip. After Ghost Spider uses a basic power, remove 5 threat from a scheme.
Okay, so do you want to do the main scheme or do you want to get rid of
that.
super absorbing power? So we're going to get rid of super absorbing power. It has no abilities when it's defeated, so it just goes to this card.
He's still doing 3 to me at the moment.
Right.
Plus nothing.
Nothing. Nice.
So he doesn't do anything to me, and screw you, Absorbing Man.
He's a dick. Okay, so because my last card had a surge, I have one more encounter card. Icy Grip. When revealed, you are stunned. If the Absorbing Man has an ice trait, take 2 indirect damage. Super absorbing power is gone, so he does not have the ice trait anymore. However, I get stunned, which kind of sucks because a Night Nurse would have been really helpful that next turn if you would have used your.
I can still play it.
No, your Night Nurse you spent. Oh, you do have Night Nurse.
I do have Night Nurse.
Oh, never mind.
I didn't spend it.
Never
I
mind.
decided to keep it.
I'm on crack.
I would like to get rid of your stun.
That would be awesome. That is the end of the villain phase. The little exclamation point goes to Ghost Spider, and it is a new turn.
All right. So, I am going to. The only thing I can really do is I'm actually going to spend this as a resource to play Miss Night Nurse.
Here's your 3 counters.
I will use one of them as an action. Get rid of your
Awesome.
thing.
It would heal me, but I've taken no damage, so.
Get that off.
So I'm no longer stunned. And there's not much else you
There's
can do.
nothing I can do because I'm a response. So I do all the responding.
Okay. So, first thing that we're going to do is we are going to play, or I'm going to use this aggressive energy, which when you spend this card to play an attack event, that event deals 1 additional damage. And I'm going to play Press the Advantage. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. If that enemy is stunned or confused, draw a card, but they're not stunned or confused. So it's just going to do 2 points of damage. Plus 1 is 3 points of damage. Cuts this down to 22. And then... Oh, and then after I play that event, I'm gonna exhaust my winged shape, which is going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. That'll reduce this down to 3.
Didn't get a whole lot done this time. Did a little.
Actually, yes, there is. So I'm going to spend these 2 cards for impersonation, which allows me to remove 4 threat from a scheme. If this removes the last threat from that scheme, you may change the alter ego form.
Oh, look at that. It's going to remove the last of that threat.
And I'm going to change to alter ego form so that I can use Teddy Altman's ability
to get that super...
to get one of my shift cards back. Yeah, I could have used this, but it's not going to help me at this point. I could have strategized that a little bit better. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm actually going to stay in alter. So that's the end of our turn.
All right, so this gets some threat. It gets 2.
So, well, let's untap, unexhaust,
everything first. Draw our cards.
Armored Shade, Fluid Motion, which I already have out. Clobber.
3.
Love Clobber.
4.
And the Hulk.
5.
Okay, so I have my 5 cards.
I also have 5 cards.
I will unexhaust my winged shape. Now, we're going to give 2 threat to the main scheme. We're going to add another delay counter. And then it's going to be Absorbing Man's turn to attack our poor Ghost Spider.
Poor Ghost Spider is not so poor. She would like to defend against all attack. Upgrade. I don't really don't have. I do have these web bindings. I'm going to use a web binding. I'm going to spend. I'm going to spend this Phantom Flip and this Flow Like Water. Seems like good ones to spend for this web binding. That means I will use this. So what's going to happen is he doesn't attack me at all. He just decides not to hit me because he's bound up in webs. It doesn't do 4 damage to a minion. I did not spend the right one. I actually have to spend it.
Okay, so that cancels the activation of Absorbing Man's
So
attack.
it's gonna cancel his activation of the attack.
So he's not going to attack at all.
And
before we move any further.
Oh, we forgot our cards.
Yes.
I don't mind.
It's a common thing.
And then I will draw that card for my web bracelet.
Got it.
I shall be done.
Awesome. Okay, so now I'm in Ultra Ego form. So Absorbing Man is going to scheme. He is going to pull a boost card, which is
no.
Well, no, but it's a boost, so it's not a big deal.
That's
It's not
good.
being pulled as an encounter card, but it does add 2 to his scheme. He's got 2, so we're gonna get 4 scheme onto the main scheme. Yeah. Yep. So that's up to 6, and then that is the end of his activation phase. So it's time for encounter cards.
First part of the game. Steel Kick, when revealed, take 3 indirect damage. 4 if they have the metal trait. I will take 4 indirect damage. Ouch, that hurts. 2, 3, 4. I'm down to 6 life.
That was painful.
That was very painful. Why did you make me do that?
And for my encounter card, the Wrecker. So the Wrecker is a minion which was added. We added sorry, I can't speak. The Wrecking Crew modular to this deck, which is a very powerful modular. And we get the Wrecker, who is the leader. He has 2 attack, 2 scheme, 8 hit points. He's villainous. That means that unlike most minions, he actually draws a boost card when he attacks. And if he's if he is attacking, he gets a +2 attack if that attack is undead. Okay, great. That's just what I need. All right.
I didn't want to hit you till next turn.
This is true. That means that the villain phase is over. We're going to switch over to exclamation cards on Teddy Altman, and it's my turn. First thing I'm going to do is use my ability to pull out a shapeshift card. And I don't have any in my discard pile, so let's find one that's shapeshift cards.
I can heal myself too because I have a night nurse.
Yes. At least 1 point.
1 point at a time.
Wait a minute. Was there? I'm looking for one specific shapeshift.
The one you just had in your hand?
No, I have one in my hand. Oh, I do have. Oh, I have armored shape in my hand. Okay, so yeah.
Looking for the one that's in his hand.
Yes, I am.
Good.
Hey, but now I get another one.
2.
Which I do have another one in here. Where is it? I just saw it. Imitation shape. So, throw imitation shape in there. Shuffle real quick. And now, Teddy Altman's going to flip. And the first thing that he's going to do,
hopefully do a lot of damage,
is he's going to use imitation shape because it's got 2 resources. And we're going to play Clobber, which is the first card I'm playing, which means it goes back into my hand.
Isn't that a cost of 1? You didn't have a 1 cost 1?
No, that's cost of 2.
Oh, no, never mind.
So, train of thought. 3 points of damage, but also it's going to have a couple of other effects. After I play an attack event, I'm going to exhaust this, which means I get +1 attack until the end of the phase. And then I am also going to exhaust Winged Shape, which means I'm going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. Now, with that done, I'm going to attack. I'm going to punch him in the face. I've got 1 attack. I've got +1 for my Winged Shape. I've got +1 for my Fluid Motion, so that does another 3 points of damage. I'm to 16. I'm not done yet. I'm awesome like that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use Armored Shape for its resources. I'm going to play Shapeshift, or I'm going to play Hulk Shape. So my basic ability is Force Response. After a Shapeshift upgrade enters play under your control, discard each other Shapeshift upgrade you control and ready Hulkling. So I discard my Wing Shape, and I'm readied. And now that I'm readied, what am I going to do?
Punch him in the face.
I'm going to punch him in the face. I've still got +1 for Fluid Motion. I've now got +2 for this shape, which gives me a total of
4.
4 points of damage.
Or he's down to 12 life. Well, this time.
And I am still not done.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to spend my clobber and my fluid motion to bring out not Hulkling, but the Hulk. Now, do I want him to attack? See, Hulk is a really interesting card because he only costs 2. He's got 5 hit points, which is huge for an ally. But after Hulk attacks, you discard the top card of your deck. If that card's printed resource has a strength resource, you do 2 points of damage. If it has an energy resource, you deal 1 point of damage to each character, including the villain, but also us.
Oh no.
If I get a mental resource, Hulk gets discarded. And then if I get a green resource or wild resource, then all those things happen.
All the things happen.
So this is why I like Hulk. He's kind of crazy. The question is, do I want him to attack or do I want to save him as a defensive Mr. Wrecker? And I think no guts, no glory. The Hulk is going to attack. So first he's going to get
this to all of
he's
us.
going to get his consequential damage, which is inevitable. And I discard a card. Bam! Perfect. Energy. I have a strength resource which deals 2 damage to an enemy. So I'm going to deal a total of 5 points of damage to this enemy.
Now he's down to 7 life. I can actually on his turn.
It's
maybe.
looking all right. And that means that I still have Hulk to do some blocking if I need. All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right, tis my turn. I think the only thing I want to do this turn is I'm going to spend both of these 2 to play my own big creature. I have Spider UK.
Nice.
When he defends against an attack, deal damage to the attacking enemy equal to the number of Web Warrior cards you control, which is only 1. I would like to heal myself for 1.
All right.
Go back to 7 because I was down a little bit. I don't have any cards to put under here, but I would like to smack this dude in the face for 2, and then I'm going to smack him in the face for another 2.
That brings him down to 3. And what did you say when he defends against an attack? And he will take, is it 1 or 2 consequential damage?
2.
Yeah, he some of the guys with a lot of hit points, they give him extra consequential damage. Just as a reminder, when you play this game, anytime one of your allies attacks or thwarts, you look at the number of stars underneath their attack or thwart, and they take that much damage. So your allies are on a clock, essentially. Eventually, they will disappear. Okay, so anything else?
I think that's everything for my turn.
All right, so I will unexhaust Hulkling, unexhaust the Hulk, as well as the other upgrades we've got. 1, Altman Resins. 2, surprise attack.
Now this is a really
3,
good hand because he dies when he attacks
4,
me.
Piercing Strike. 5, another Piercing Strike. Okay.
So the dude's gonna die when he attacks me, FYI. So if you don't do any damage to him during the attack on you, I will kill him.
Cool. I don't anticipate doing any damage. So, let's see. First, we have two threat to put on the main scheme. That brings that up to 6. And then we have our encounter cards. And then we're going to go ahead and add another delay counter. And now the Absorbing Man is going to attack me of all people. I don't understand. What am I going to do? This time around, I'm just going to take it. I don't want to exhaust.
Okay.
So he gets his boost card, which is going to add 1 point of damage, can bring his damage up to 3. And it's also got a star on it. If the Absorbing Man has stone or wood trait, you are stunned, but he has the metal trait. So I'm not stunned, and I will take 3 points of damage, bringing me down to 10.
Okay.
And now he is going to turn around and attack you.
Okay. I would like to defend against this attack. And then I would just like him.
With which card?
I would like to ghost kick him in the face. So when he goes to kick me, I basically before he hits me, I will punch him in the face.
Let me see. Does that happen before attack? After Ghost Strider uses a basic power, deals 6 points of damage. Enemy max 1 per basic power, but he is still attacking.
He's still attacking, but he's not doing as much, and I would like to know.
So let's see what he did with his attack. He had 3. Now his previous attack was 2. Actually, that's a weird sort of interaction.
Does he still hit me for the 2, or does he hit me for the 3?
I'm gonna assume it's the 3. There's a chance he wouldn't attack at all, but I don't know for sure because I'm pretty sure when he gets defeated, he's still attacking. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the extra 3, which means he's gonna do 6 points of damage. And you defended for 3, right?
I defended for 3. I can.
Yeah, you can't do that now.
Can't do that now.
It's afterwards. So you're going to take 3 points of damage.
I'm going to take 3.
And then when he flips, after Absorbing Man activates against you, if he has the Ice or Stone trait, place 1 threat. If he has a Metal or Wood trait, take 1 indirect damage.
That sucks.
Oh, you can place that point of damage on him.
Oh, I will take that 1 point of damage on this guy instead because I would
indirect damage. See, we didn't come up in the last game, but indirect damage can be spread amongst your allies as you see fit.
Okay, well, the indirect damage will go to Spider UK.
Okay, so that's the end of that activation, which means we have the Wrecker. He's going to activate. The Hulk is going to defend against the Wrecker, and the Wrecker gets a card which does an extra 4. Extra 2, which means he does 4 points of damage, which kills the Hulk. But he served his purpose. Encounter card time.
Counter card.
Experimental weapon. When the attached villain attacks, its attacks gain ranged. So he's got a +1 attack, plus his attacks are ranged now. And for you?
Mine is Omnimorph Duplication. When revealed, if Absorbing Man has this metal trait, give Absorbing Man a tough status card and heal 1 damage from it.
Okay, so he gets a tough status card.
But we also need to
he is now
he's still at full health.
32. So
he doesn't gain any more.
He's not healing anything, no.
32. Okay. The end of that.
All right, so this is going to switch to you. However, I would like to play a card during your
turn. Maybe. I'm going to do something quick. Use Starhawk and Hard to Ignore. I'm going to play another Web Bracelet.
Okay. And after you play that Web Bracelet, I am going to use Surprise Attack and Ultimate Residence. And I'm going to use these in order to play Piercing Strike. And Piercing Strike does 3 damage to an enemy, and it's piercing, which means it goes right through that tough status card. So 3 points of damage.
2.
And I played an event, so Fluid Motion will trigger. I have +1 attack until the end of this phase. And I'm also going to flip the Hero Response on Hulk Shape to do an extra 2 points of damage.
Then my next thing is I would like to give myself another point of life.
And that's going to finish up Night Nurse. She's done.
And then I will. I'm gonna kill off my Spider UK. Or do I want to hold him off?
Keep him as a chump blocker.
No, I'm gonna smack it. I'm gonna just kill him off and do 2 points.
Okay.
And then I would also like to do another 2 points of damage to him by punching him in the face.
Nice.
And then I don't have anything else to do because I don't have any more resources to pay for my armored vest. I will exhaust all. Oh, actually, well, that will after your turn.
Right.
Your turn.
Okay, so for my turn, first thing I'm going to do is smack him in the face. I've got a +2 for my Hulk shape, and then I've got an extra +1 for fluid motion. So I'm going to do 4 points of damage to him. Bring him down to 19.
We're going to win this one quickly.
And then I'm going to flip into Alter Ego form. I'm going to search my deck for or we'll just grab winged shape. And then I'm going to immediately spend winged shape to play combat training, which is an upgrade that gives me another +1 to my attack. And then that's going to be, I have 1 card left. I'm going to keep it. That's going to be the end of my turn. I'm going to unexhaust.
1, 2, 3,
and draw my
4,
2, 3,
and 5. Ooh,
4 cards.
Ooh, well, I have all the defense. I have an expert defense over here and 2 more in my hand.
Which you probably need because you've taken some damage.
I have. I probably can use a couple of them.
Okay, so with that being said, we're going to get 2 threat on the main scheme. We're going to get an additional delay counter added. And then we're going to draw counter cards. Okay, so you're up first. He's going to be attacking you.
I will defend.
All right.
And I would be like,
Play a lot.
bitch, no! And I will draw 2 more cards.
So you're getting a +3 defense. Oh, and
No,
it's not
no,
limited to
I grabbed
1.
the wrong pile.
So you're getting a +6 defense. He's going to have a really hard time getting through this.
I am not taking any damage.
He does nothing.
He does not going to do anything.
I mean, he did 6 total damage, but you had a
Hell
9. You had a
no.
9 defense, so yeah, didn't happen. Oh, and these are spent.
Those are spent.
All right, and then he's going to activate against me. This is going to be a scheme. Got a 2 scheme. Put this card into play. Okay, so wood goes into play, which means metal comes out of play, and he's going to do 2 scheme. And then the Wrecker is also going to scheme because I'm in Alter Ego. He's okay. If there are 5 or more delay counters on the main scheme, take 1 indirect damage, but there are not. There are only 4. So I'm going. So it's going to be 2 more scheme added on to the main scheme. 12, and that brings us to the encounter phase. What's your card?
Icy Grip. When revealed, you are stunned if Absorbing Man has the ice element. If he has the ice trait, take 2 indirect damage. He is not, but I am stunned. Unfortunately, I don't have a nurse anymore. My night nurse is now gone.
She's done. Her shift is over.
All right, well, that should happen.
It is what it is.
I did get stunned. I can't punch him in the face next turn.
And then my encounter card is going to be Ball and Chain, which attached to the Absorbing Man, he gets a +1 attack and a +1 scheme. His basic attack is up to 5, so he's looking kind of vicious. All right. So that means this is moving over to me. And what are we going to do? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my ability to search through and find armored shape. And then I'm going to flip. And then
we need to get rid of this one.
Okay. I'm going to spend, let's see. Okay, I'm going to spend aggressive energy and a piercing strike in order to play everyone's favorite card, Clobber, which is going to do 3 points of damage plus 1 additional point because I used aggressive energy to pay for it. So that's going to be 4 points of damage for Clobber. Clobber will go back into my hand.
He's down to 15 life, and we are.
I am also going to flip Fluid Motion and flip Hulk Shape. So now he's going to take 2 points of damage from Hulk Shape, and I have an extra +1 attack. So
Okay.
he's down to 13.
Down to 13.
And then I'm going to punch him in the face. And I'm at 1 + 2 is 3, 4, 5 attacks. I'm going to do 5 points of damage.
Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's at
8 hit points. Okay. Now, what can I do?
8.
Well, okay, so
Can you do 2 more? Because I can kill him.
yeah, I can. I was trying to, if you can kill, well, remember, you are stunned.
No, I'm going to attack him, which will go away, and when he goes to punch me, he'll die.
Got it. So you will get another delay counter, but that can't be helped. Because I was thinking there's something else I can do as well.
I mean, if I could get rid of the stunned, we could probably kill him. And no, I don't have anything to kill.
Okay. Yeah, I have to spend these cards on this. Not exactly what I wanted, but hey. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play Armored Shape, which is going to get rid of Hulk Shape. That's also going to ready me. And then I have no more events to play. So then I'm going to punch him in the face again. My attack is only +1 in Armored Shape. So that's +1, +1 for Fluid Motion is +2, +1 for my skill. I'm going to do 4 more points of damage.
4?
He's at 4 hit points. Can you do 4
I can't
during
do
your
4
turn?
right now on my turn, but I can in response.
So yeah, we unfortunately we can't
Actually,
quite.
I can take your block and kill him instantaneously.
Do you have any allies? No, you don't
No.
have any allies.
But I can take your block. I'll just defend for you on your turn and kill him instantaneously.
Okay, that'll work. So, and it is an interrupt, right?
It is an interrupt because I got my ghost kick. Response.
Oh, it is a response. Okay, cool.
After Ghost uses basic power, deal 6 points of damage, which will literally kill him.
Perfect.
So now it's my turn.
So it is your turn. What are you going to do?
I am going to spend this because I might as well spend this to put my armored vest on. And then
you just got to.
Then I'm going to put this underneath here so I can have the maximum amount of cards in my hand. I'm going to keep this for this.
Okay.
And then I shall go to punch him in the face. Oh, I can.
So,
get rid of the stun.
Get rid of the stun.
Then I'll be done.
All right. So I will unexhaust. These cards will unexhaust.
I'll
draw 4 cards.
4, 5, 3. None of these matter.
And 4.
I have 2 ghost kicks in my hand. And I could pay for both of them. Do you want me to do 12 points of damage to him?
Well, you know what? He's got 4 hit points, so whatever,
I can do 12.
whatever you need to do.
I'm going to do 12
because you can. All right, so he gets 3. We get another delay counter.
And now he dies.
And now he's going to attack.
I would like to take your defense.
Feel free.
I would like to defend.
And what are you going to do?
I would like to play a bunch of things because I have all of the things that I can play. First, I would like to because these I can play at any time. When you boost card on enemy attack, it would be turned up. So I'm going to just do all of things.
Okay.
I'm going to play these for free.
Are you allowed to play both of them? Oh, events attached to George.
As though they were in my hand.
Yep.
So I'm going to play both of these, which is going to give me another +3. Plus, if the next time he flipped the card, it wouldn't flip, I will draw 2 more cards. And then I don't care what these are because I'm going to spend this one and this one to kick him in the face, and then I would like to spend this one to kick him in the face again.
So we're going to do 12 points of damage. Hero response after Ghost Power. Use a basic power deal. Blah, 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 blah. Max 1 per basic power use. So no, you can't do that much overkill.
I wanted to super overkill him.
But Absorbing Man is a treasured memory.
Good.
Now, this time, this is the way an Absorbing Man game is supposed to look. All right, because normally he dies quickly. Now, I have beaten him down when I played on my own. I have beaten him down when he only had 3 counters. But 5 is not a horrible thing.
Yeah.
It's just if you had been able to kill him during your phase, he would have had 4, but we're stuck with the 5. That is going to affect us later on in the campaign.
So we're going to be at 5 later.
So we have 5. So that's what we got to keep track of. We are also going to get some rewards.
We get rewards.
We get rewards. So I'll introduce the rewards at the beginning of our next game. The next villain that we'll be facing will be the Taskmaster.
I know about the Taskmaster, and I am scared. I know what the Taskmaster does in actual lore.
In actual lore.
And he is impossible to win against because he does everything you do.
And in this particular scenario, there's other little quirks thrown. Because essentially, this is the way the story goes. Crossbones, in the previous scenario, was attacking a shield facility, trying to get a hold of one of the Infinity Stones. They play with the Infinity Stones before. He got defeated, but his Hydra cronies got away with the Reality Stone. The Reality Stone is the one they're going after. They left Absorbing Man behind to slow down the heroes, which is why you have these delay counters on. Now, in the Taskmaster scenario, you get to see what happened and what was done with the Reality Stone. Okay. So we'll introduce that at the beginning of the next game. Do we have any more housekeeping?
I don't have anything else except for to see you all next week. We hope you had a fun time. I mean, this was finally
It was a lot more fun than the last one.
Oh, the last one was horrible. But other than that, I think that's the only thing I have.
Cool.
Do you have anything?
Absorbing Man is on his back, and nope, I have nothing new to add.
All right. So thank you everybody for joining us. We will see you next week. Until then, have a great week and bye.